yesterday. Didn't go as well as I thought it would. The roads were terrible. I kept fighting Google Maps, but I still got 61 miles in. So today we're gonna try to get on that, which is the I-10. Eventually we will, and get out of the city, really out of it. We're already on the edge of it. But you know, sometimes the goals that we set are not a straight path. Sometimes life will take us away from that. But as long as I keep my goal in mind, as long as we keep our goals in mind, you got to keep pushing forward until we finally get there. Today, this is going to be one of those days, and I hope to hope you guys enjoy some of it. All right, man. Bye, you guys. So I got this hill in front of me. It looks pretty steep. A lot of traffic, a lot of distractions. Along my goal, I have to deal with this. But it don't matter, because I'm willing to accept the difficulty, right? I'm willing to accept that going up that hill is going to be really hard, because I got about 40 pounds of gear on me, plus my own weight. But how can I say that I'm determined to get something done if I can't even take the smallest challenges that are in front of me? What challenges do you have today that you got to get over? What do you got at work that you got to do that's going to get you to the other side? What discipline do you have to exercise today? Maybe this hill is the gym for you. Maybe this hill is writing that report. Maybe this hill is spending time with your kids. Whatever the case is, we got to pay a little bit to get up these hills, and once you're actually in them, you know, it doesn't feel that bad. It doesn't feel as bad as it looked from a distance. Because when you're in it, you're not looking at that. You're only looking at what's ahead of you right now. So often, we'll look at that hill and we'll say, it's too hard. Let me see if I can go around. Let me see if I can get somewhere else. But there is no way around. Because the other way is longer, costs more, and takes more out of you. Is it hard, this? Yeah. Is it making me breathe heavy? Yeah. Are my legs burning? Oh yeah, they're burning. But what choice do I give myself? Go back? No way. Even if this hill represents a change I'm trying to do about myself, maybe I'm too cocky, maybe I'm insensitive to other people, maybe I got a big mouth. Changing that about me is uncomfortable. It's hard. It's laborious. It takes effort. And right now, there's nobody out here to help me. It's just me and this road. But you know what? I'm okay. I'm doing it. Little by little, I keep climbing, and I'm gonna get to the top. So when we end up having these goals in front of us and we think we're not getting anywhere because we're not moving fast enough, or things aren't changing they're not changing fast enough, all you got to do is look in front of you, and it is changing. Maybe not as fast as I wanted to, maybe I'm not getting to that hill as quickly, but I'm making progress little by little. And the next thing you know, I do this every day, or you do this every morning when you get up, right? The next thing you know, I've reached Miami. Or you've reached that promotion, or you reach that next achievement, or you reach that weight loss, or you got that A instead of that C, so you can graduate in whatever program you're at. There's so many people that sit by and they say, oh, that's not for me, that's for someone else. That's right, it's not for you, it's for someone else. Well, what do you have for you? Everybody's got different goals. Don't be like the person that 20 years later looks back and says, what the heck did I do with my life? And they did nothing. All they had was pipe dreams and no action, or a lot of action, but no achievement, no completion, no satisfaction. And what do we got here? I took that hill and look at this marvelous view. Look at that. Now I'm at the top, and what's waiting for me on the other side? Easy street. I get to coast now. I don't even have to pedal when I get to the other side. Gravity will do the rest. So put in the work, stay committed, stay focused, and gravity will do the rest. Cool. So I've been climbing most of the afternoon. It's canyons, and this is what Google Maps calls mostly flat. When you put it in the directions to go through here, it says, oh, it's mostly flat. At least 1,200–1,300 feet by now. So let's just keep going. Spot. And I think that's gonna break us. Got about 53 miles in. And it's been all uphill, climbing out of that valley up into these canyons. So I was like, well, if I find a tree or something, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. So that's what we're gonna do. So as you can see, the terrain's changed a lot. I've been climbing for the last 50 miles. Well, no, actually about the last 30 miles. It's just been straight up, 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 and I'm really hoping that is about as high we can get. I stopped by this town, Benson, that is, it said it was 3,580 feet in elevation, but then I climbed way above that to get here. And I'm hoping that this is, I don't see any of the higher mountains, so I'm hoping that near the end of the climbs, with a great reward on the other side when you're going downhill. Yeah. But it's beautiful up there. It's a lot cooler too. Like, it's not as crazy hot as it was these past few days, but I think it's just because I'm going higher and higher. Alright. So sometimes I get to places like this that are really tricky. And rather than just be like a badass and try to go for it, I just wait. And wait. And wait. I have to. Because I don't want to get nothing. Let's go. And I just push, push, push. Fast. And safety first. That's how we do it. Alright. So on my way to Wilcox. So far I've been climbing all day. My legs are blown. It's been fun, but by the time I get there, I think I'll put in about 70 miles. I spoke to a pastor there. He seemed very, very cool. And maybe they're gonna help me find a place to set up my camp tonight. Hopefully like one of the church properties and stuff, so that would be pretty cool. All right, see you then. Hi everyone, so I've arrived at Wilcox, and I was looking for a place, and I called my pastor, Pastor Mike, and he's like, well, you should look. And so I talked to him, and then I was fortunate enough, blessed enough actually, to meet with Pastor Sturkle of Victory Baptist Church. And so he's gonna let me stay. We talked a little bit about doctrine, and I gotta say I like his doctrine because he preaches the whole Bible. You know, we believe in repentance being preached and salvation being taught, and so on. So, yes. So he's just been a wonderful host, and I want to thank him. So big shout out to Pastor Circle. That's what we count one big shout out, right? All right. So, all right, folks, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. But remember to subscribe
share with family and friends, and we'll see you on the next one.